All right, so I am scheduled to have a surgery on Friday, and in order to have that surgery, I am obligated to get a COVID-19 test. So I'm going to do that right now. I'm going to capture as much of that test as I can. I'm not sure what to expect. It's surreal to have to do this on such a nice day. It's a beautiful day, so it's just strange that we're in a pandemic right now. But I'll try and capture as much of it as I can and give you guys updates as to just the surgery and everything else too. I'm a little bit early, so I kind of pulled over to do just a quick break, and want to create other kinds of content too, but this is what's happening right now, so I'm going to start with this and see where it goes.
To the end, turn to the right, slowly pull up there underneath those trees, and the nurse will come out and take what you need.
All right.
All right?
Thank you.
Have a good night.
Thanks. You too. All right. So I thought there were going to be more people than this. Maybe, but they're also scheduling this stuff, so they might just have scheduled it really well. Hey.
Are you an employee or a patient?
I'm a patient, actually.
Okay. And do you have an appointment with us?
2 o'clock?
Okay, that's fine. If you go ahead and pull it to 10-2 and just have your driver's license ready, okay?
I will. Thank you. So maybe these are just scheduled really well. I know that they stagger it. They probably do 5-minute increments. Hey, how you doing?
What's the name?
Matt Merkel?
Do you have your ID?
Yeah, it's right here.
You can turn your car off for me?
Sure.
Matthew Merkel?
Yeah.
Alright, and do you have access to my chart?
Yes,
My
I
chart,
do.
okay.
Yeah.
So the results will be in my chart in 24 to 48 hours, okay? Let me give you that clean tissue. You'll need that after I swab, okay?
Okay.
And it's going to be a nasal swab. It's going to be a little uncomfortable. I'm going to swab for about 10 to 15 seconds.
Okay.
If I get a good sample on one side, I don't have to do the other side.
Okay.
Okay. Go ahead and look forward and tilt your chin up. And go 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Alright, good. Alright, and the results will be in my chart in 24 to 48 hours.
Cool.
Okay? Alright. You're all done?
All right.
Take care.
Thank you. You
You're
too. Holy shit. I'm not gonna lie. That was pretty fucking intense. That's the kind of thing that'll bring like a tear to your eye. Holy shit. I mean, it wasn't that uncomfortable. I'd say that the sheer amount of time that thing is in your nose is uncomfortable. Holy shit, though. Woo! Little bit of a burn. Little bit of a burn. I'm not gonna lie. Oh, I had to kind of put the camera out of the way because I didn't want to freak her out about me just recording the process. But I'm really just trying to capture what's going on right now. But I mean, that was pretty quick. It didn't have much of a wait time. I mean, that was pretty quick. There wasn't even a line. I kind of assumed there'd be more of a line, but they're only testing people that are working in grocery stores and hospitals and stuff, or people apparently that are getting surgery. But yeah, as far as, I mean, that wasn't that bad, honestly. I mean, it's like the strep throat thing where they put the stick down your throat, kind of makes you gag. That was kind of similar to some sinus infection viral tests I've had. It might have been the same test, so it wasn't that big of a deal. I was kind of nervous about it, because everybody was like, "Oh man, they put it all the way down your nose and and it's this whole thing." I think the buildup was way worse than it was. But she said if you don't do it well, they might have to do the other nostril, and you don't want to fucking do the other nostril. Just do whatever they say, because you do not, like, if you can get that done once, just do it. It's not that uncomfortable. She said I should get the results in 2 days, 48 hours or so. I don't know if this test is to see if I've had it previously. I know that it will determine whether or not I have it currently, though. I would be curious to see if I have had COVID. I haven't had any major symptoms or anything, but I would just be curious to know. Because the building I work in has had some people test positively before we started working from home, and more recently, actually. And I've had to go to the building sporadically. So this is all basically to get an okay on a surgery that I'm scheduled to have Friday on my shoulder. It'll be my second surgery. The first one was an arthroscopy like 5 years ago. And I'm pretty nervous about the surgery. It's weird though, because I if I test positively, I won't even have the surgery. It'll push it back a few weeks. So there's no point really being negative or being nervous about it until I know I can actually have the surgery, which will only be like 24 hours before I actually have it. The previous surgery I had was an arthroscopy, and that was probably 4 or 5 years ago, which took away some of the pain. It was a debridement, which entails removing bone spurs and other stuff that could be jacking with the shoulder. This one is going to be more intensive. It's a biceps tenodesis, which involves detaching one end of the bicep and actually moving it. He might also do a rotator cuff replacement too, but my surgeon won't know until he's kind of looking around doing an arthroscopy whether or not I need a replacement. So the recovery on both of those is a little bit different. The replacement of the rotator cuff would be a little bit more recovery time. It's more intensive. I'm hoping that I don't need it replaced, but if my rotator cuff is looking bad, I'd rather he just replace it than take a chance. And I have a really great surgeon that was recommended to me. We had a digital meeting last week to sort of follow up, because I hadn't seen him in 2.5 or 3 months. My surgery was initially scheduled for early April, and they pushed it back. And I've actually just started doing surgeries last Friday. This is the first round of surgeries they're doing. So I think I'll probably be capturing the recovery of that too. There's other videos on YouTube that cover that, and I think I'll probably do some of that just because I kind of want to. I'm a big fan of a lot of YouTubers, and I was just like, I'll capture this thing that's happening right now. And what happens to be happening right now is this COVID-19 thing, and that happens to tie in with my surgery just because I need to have a test in order to actually get surgery. Otherwise, I would not have gotten tested unless I had developed symptoms. I don't fit any of the groups that are being tested right now by the state, so unless I was showing symptoms, I couldn't. So I thought I'd figure out what the hell. I'll just capture it. If people are curious about the process, they can use this video, check it out. I had to kind of put the phone down, like I said, because I didn't want to freak the lady out. But it was no big deal. It was in and out pretty quick. But yeah, this is Tuesday, and surgery is scheduled for Friday. We'll see what the results of the test are, and yeah, we'll just see. I mean, I'll be shocked if I test positive right now. I'll be shocked. I wouldn't be surprised if I'd had it previously over the last 2 months or so, because it's allergy season, and at any one time I've experienced one or multiple of the symptoms listed. The symptoms are such a wide array that who knows? I have no idea. So I'll just keep you guys posted, and we'll see what happens. I'm seeing more cars actually coming in and leaving. So I think the 2 o'clock test people are coming through. So they're doing a pretty good job about staggering these tests, which is good. They have 3 tents, so it doesn't seem to be overwhelmed. As long as people show up on time, there's no real issue. I'm interested to see how they're testing people that don't have vehicles, though. Like people that take public transportation, there must be just like a walk-up testing facility as well. But anyways, yeah, this is a weird time, but we'll see. I'll keep you guys posted about the surgery. I'm nervous about it, but I don't know. We'll see.